Hi guys, it's your girl Rachel Fox Phillips here, aka the Prepared Chick. And first, I want to say thanks for coming to visit my channel. If you like watching my videos, make sure you like and subscribe. We talk about anything dealing with being prepared, food wise, medication wise, you name it, clothes wise, packing, travel, you name it, we talk about it. I haven't been up here in about a week. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is about what you have in your medicine cabinet. And I am talking about things like cough medicine, pain medicine, herbs. I'm going to show you some of the things that I have in my cabinet. These are things that I've been using for years now, of course. I'm not on any like what you call like serious medication or anything. I take mostly vitamins and like natural herbs um, to deal with the body's ailments. Okay, so something that's very important to have is different things in your medicine cabinet. Okay, so you now is the time to rack up on things like Tylenol or acetaminophen. Okay, um, I have like a couple of these things, right? Couple of Tylenol. Okay, um, stuff like this. It's like off-brand Imodium, for that belly. You never know, diarrhea, anything you can have. This right here is like children's Tylenol and stuff because I do babysit, so I always keep things like this, or like when I'm taking care of kids and stuff like that. I also tutor and stuff like that, and so I always keep things for children as well. But I do have like a plethora of Tylenol and stuff like that. So you want to have stuff like that. You want to have cough drops, things like that. Sudafed, this one's like one for my mom. Um, this nighttime one, this is the Dollar Tree brand, but it's the same thing as like NyQuil. You want to have stuff like that. Um, Cold and flu medicine. And and these are just things that treat symptoms, okay? It's not healing your whole body. This is I call the symptom side of the cabinet, okay? Stuff like Dayquil, um, allergy medicine, you know, um, Tussin, okay? A lot of this stuff I got from the Dollar Tree. And listen, the Dollar Tree stuff don't always come in mass quantities. It comes in smaller quantities. But I've been shopping at Dollar Tree like all my life. Like I'm only 33 years old. But I've never taken a cough medicine, cough syrup, anything from the Dollar Tree that did not work. So don't believe the hype when people say, "Oh, you get it from the Dollar Tree, it ain't gonna work." That's a lie. You just might not get as much of a quantity. You might end up with a little teeny tiny bottle like this or a bottle like this. But this right here worked just like the Dayquil stuff, and I only got this because it got it for $2.49. It was on sale. But other than that, I'll go to the Dollar Tree and get it, and it works just fine, guys. It works just fine. Okay, so then you also want to have things like this. These are my vitamins. So this is my vitamin situation. Okay, prenatal vitamins, vitamin C. This was something that when COVID had hit before, it was gone. That's why I got these chewable ones because that's all they had on the shelf. Now I had a lot of vitamin C in my house, but we went through it. Something else that's good to boost that immune system. Now I don't know. I'll get to that when I get to herbs. But vitamin C, calcium, garlic, multivitamins, you name it, apple cider vinegar, all kinds of stuff. B12. These are things that you just take. The body needs the vitamins. And another thing, it's good to have these type of vitamins because say you are buying things that, like when I talked about the food, if you only have rice and beans in your cabinet and say that's all you eating for 30, 60 days, right? You want to have stuff like this, right? To help you replenish, the vitamins that the body needs, okay? So it's good to have vitamins, Okay. Something else that should be considered in the medicine cabinet, not just a drink, is Gatorade, right? Because say you get sick, and say you had a flu, say you had anything, and you want to replenish your body, Gatorade is important. It give you back your electrolytes. Like, and sometimes when you can't eat, if you're that sick and you can't eat, drinking a little Gatorade will help you stay alive. Okay, when you're vomiting and pooping and all that kind of stuff, okay, Gatorade. This needs to be over here with the with the NyQuil, Dayquil. You know what I'm saying? It help with symptoms. Okay, that's symptoms. Okay. And the other stuff I want to talk to y'all about is this stuff. Okay. Natural herbs. Okay. I have a herb cabinet. Okay. That's chaparral leaf, mullein, powder, sarsaparilla, blueberry. I believe in having, and this over here I'm going to show you, herbs as well. Okay. All this in here, herbs, natural herbs, hops, blueberry. Oh, this is one of the other ones that's important. Elderberries, dried elderberries. Okay, this right here, you don't even need no vitamin C if you take this. Okay, I make like tinctures out of it. I make tea out of it, different things out of it to help boost my immune system. Elderberry, dried elderberries, y'all. If you get the ones grown in the United States, they're edible. Some of the ones grown other places are not. I forgot what it has in it, but it has something that could harm you. So when you boil it, you strain it. You don't chew it up and eat it. You strain it. Okay. Elderberry, important. That's like on the vitamin list too. Okay, that's important. Or like over here on this list, like if you had a cold, something like that one fit on all of them. Okay, it's important. Okay, so all of these herbs and things like this that I have, I myself, I have mullein. I take what else I got? All kinds of stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just so much. What's that? Yellow dock. You can make tea out of this stuff. I have burdock root in here somewhere. I can't even say that one. Rhubarb root. I did order this book by, I think his name is Akil Anise. And I also ordered a book by Dr. Sabi that teaches you how to mix them and stuff. But, I also prayed and talked to the Lord about how to put them together as well. But I did order from Dr. Sabi a while back. And this was the Green Food and the Bromat Plus. And it did definitely help my body when I was using it. But I also ordered from another company called Olivia's Healing Herbs. That's another company that has like herbs, natural herbs. And this is if you don't want to be like me and have an herb garden and do it yourself. My do-it-yourself ones look like this that I also put together on my own. Like I know how to, grind them up in my herb grinder, and then I buy capsules like this. And then when I grind it up, it looks like it's in powders. Like these are different bags of powders like this, and I put it in my own capsules. Okay, so if if you're not gonna do like how I do, and put it in your own capsules and things like that, you can order from Olivia's Healing Herbs. I know a lot of people don't want to order from Dr. Sabi because he's not alive anymore and people are skeptical. But I can tell you, when I used it, I don't feel any different from what I use and make it my own. So, I guess I didn't have it when people were first getting it and all that. I don't know if it's missing ingredients. I don't know. But just based upon like me, like what I take and the ones that I make, it's the same stuff. And even with Olivia's Healing Herb, it's the same stuff. Like I've taken all of them, and my body does the same thing with each company. So it's the same thing. Okay. Another thing that's important to have is sea moss. Okay. Sea moss is like, you take this, it's like a multivitamin. It gives you like 92 of the 112 or whatever vitamins that your body need. It revitalizes you. I wouldn't take it when I'm taking a cleansing herb. But once you're done cleansing, go ahead and take it every day. But those are the things that I have in my little medicine cabinet, herb garden, whatever you want to call it. A nice little mix. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys, have things like that. Because herbs, for one, right, if you have certain ailments, right, and say you know, with everything going on with this coronavirus and, you know, these doctors and all this stuff, some people are afraid. I can tell you this, back in March, right, now I ain't saying I ever had COVID, I have no idea. Back in March, I had a fever out of this world. Way before they was talking about really COVID, way back in March, I had a crazy fever. And I was in the house, like, I was like, Lord, I ain't never had no fever like this in my life, right? Because, you know, everybody said COVID, you know, you get this fever, all this stuff, whatever. This was back in March. And I literally heard God say to me, you have in your house what you need. Y'all, I'm talking about, I made some elderberry tea. Fever broke in 24 hours. I ain't had that fever no more. And before I had drank the elderberry tea, I had that fever for about 2 nights straight. And I mean, I had never had a fever like that in my life. And it's like my blood was boiling. Like, it's like the sweat on my body felt like somebody had took boiling water and poured it on me. That's how hot I was. And I remember when I started praying, I remember God saying, you have something in your house already. You don't have to buy anything. And literally, all I did was boil this in some water and drank it. The fever broke and I was fine. Okay? I ain't saying it was COVID. I don't know what it was. This was back in March, okay? Not too long after that, everybody and their mama had fevers, and it was COVID and all that. I ain't saying it was that. I'm just telling y'all I had this terrible, terrible fever back in the month of March. I drank some elderberry tea, and it broke, okay? Let that sink in. Elderberry tea, okay? Fever broke in 24 hours. Felt like a brand new person in 24 hours, okay? Elderberry, okay? Say it one more time. Elderberry, okay? All right, so that's all I wanted to tell you guys is to go ahead and stock up your medicine cabinet too, just like you're doing your food and your fridge and everything. Go ahead and stock up your vitamins, you know, the stuff that kills symptoms, you know, because that stuff don't heal you, but there's symptoms. But this stuff over here, the herbs and stuff, that's more of healing. But get your symptom stuff too, because you know you don't want to be miserable if you do have a little cold, a little fever or something. You don't want to be miserable. So you get that stuff so you won't be miserable in the midst of it. You know what I'm saying? But ever since I've been using my elderberry, really, that stuff just been kind of sitting on the shelf a little bit. But that's all I want to tell you guys. So, start racking up now. As we're going into flu season and doing Corona in the beginning, a lot of this kind of stuff was going off the shelves. So now will be the time to get it, okay, guys? That's all I have for you guys today. So, deuces, and I will catch you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, aka The Prepared Chick. Bye.